there. This is Scott.
And this is Scott.
And we are RV Life.
From top
to bottom. And thanks again for joining. We're coming to you from the famous
Cedar Point.
I love Cedar Point. Man, this is good stuff. Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. This is our 5th time together. You had been previously.
I have been quite a few times.
Yeah. What is Cedar Point?
Yeah, so Cedar Point's an amusement park in Sandusky, Ohio. I thought about the very first time I heard about it was back when I was 18 years old in college. There was a guy who was from Sandusky, and he's explaining to all of us Colorado kids about Cedar Point, and we were like deer in headlights. We're like, roller coasters, what? I just had no idea what he was talking about. Finally, it took me into my 20s, and then got to visit it twice. And then my good friends in Cleveland, we went up a couple times, and then now these last 5 times with Scott.
That's so great. I grew up in Minnesota. We had Valley Fair. I think I maybe only went once or twice as a kid, but I fell in love with Cedar Point as my very first real amusement park. And wow, if you've ever been, you know when we're talking about this, how impressive Cedar Point is. So
it's the capital of roller coasters for the United States.
It's the mothership of roller coastering. So
I think so.
It's a lot of fun. My favorite ride is Still Vengeance. They're all amazing, but Still Vengeance is like considered probably maybe the top coaster in the United States.
I would say so far it is my number one roller coaster. I still remember it back in the old days when it was the Mean Streak, and it was painful to ride. And so it was just amazing the history of Still Vengeance, where they took an old-fashioned roller coaster and reimagined it. I think it's now over 10 years since they've renovated it, and it still is a top thrill roller coaster.
As you can see from that video of the ride itself, it's just really quite stunning. So that one's great. A Maverick is also just an incredibly fast, fun roller coaster. The magnetic launches first and then halfway through the ride are crazy. Millennium Force is your nostalgic classic favorite, I think.
It is nostalgic. I know you kind of are...
It's okay. I like it. It's fast. I've liked it more this year than I did the previous years. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very nostalgic. I think because the first time I actually went to Cedar Point, it was pretty much a brand new roller coaster. The music theme inside it is very distinct.
It's a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I know. It's like crazy. Siren's Curse was new last year. And so that's such a great ride. It's a tilt coaster. We really enjoyed it.
And they put speakers beside the roller coaster ride, so you got music.
It's a fun one.
While you're going through the ride.
Yeah, that's always good. Gatekeeper, still one of my favorites there as well. It's just so fun when you get on that kind of outside back car. We were on a front car also on this one, and it was a very different ride than the back. So it's still so fun. We did Valraven. That was a good one. Our friend Adam from Phoenix came to join us for a couple days to ride. I think he had heard us talking about it so much that he finally said, okay, I got to do this. And so he did great. It's very intimidating your first time. It's kind of like going downhill skiing. If you've never skied in Colorado, that first time you get to the mountain, it's like, oh my gosh, this seems incredible. But once you sort of get going, you get comfortable with it. And I think Adam enjoyed it quite a bit. He enjoyed Top Thrill. That thing is so fast.
Yeah. And they did a really good job of just reimagining that ride because they did have problems when it was the original Top Thrill. And it seems like it's done very well since it's been renovated.
So Cedar Point was amazing. Again, highly recommended. We stayed at the RV park right there at Cedar Point. So sitting from our work desk, you could see Still Vengeance. That was pretty cool. They also have cabins to rent in there. It's right on the lake. I mean, Cedar Point is a peninsula. That whole resort is just wonderful. They also have other lodging choices at other parts of the park, big hotels, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
one of the best things about the campground is it's walk-on access to the amusement park. So you don't have to, there is a shuttle, but you can easily walk to the gate. And so that makes it very convenient for the access, getting in and out from the RV to the amusement park.
And we get in an hour early as well, which is nice. We were putting on 25,000 plus steps a day. It was, it was pretty cool. Cedar Point wasn't the only Six Flags park that we did this year, we also did Kings Island. They also have some really nice rides in there.
And it's another famous Ohio amusement park down in
Cincinnati, of all places. Yeah, it's crazy. There they have Diamondback. I love that ride. It's just so fun. It's got so much airtime, which is amazing. Orion is another good one. Which other ones there did we?
You really like Banshee?
Banshee's
and
pretty good. Yeah.
I like the Beast.
The Beast, the infamous Beast. Are you kidding? That's the longest wooden coaster in the world.
It's like over a mile of track.
That last helix is ridiculous. You're going so fast. It just feels like a blur. And it's all on this wooden track that's kind of like, okay, I don't need this to be my final destination moment. So it was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And then what's also cool about Kings Island is after you're done riding for the day, they have the best soft serve ice cream.
We just love it. Six Flags with our annual pass. Last year, we hit a ton of different amusement parks because we were in Kansas City. We were in St. Louis. We did
Kings Island
and Cedar Point again. We did Kings Dominion. That's in Virginia. That was a fun one. Carowinds and Charlotte.
North and South Carolina.
Yep. Yeah, right. That one does go right down the state line. We did Magic Mountain in California at Knott's Berry, which was great. And then we did also Disneyland and Universal, which of course are not Six Flags. But yeah, lots of adventure last year as well. I don't know if you've got a chance to be on a roller coaster or not, but it's really just a great, great time. On our travel maps inside of our website, which again is rvlifefromtoptobottom.com, you can actually, on the Google map, you could scroll in and you'll see all of the amusement parks we mentioned are all indicating with an icon that's a roller coaster. And if you scroll in on those, you can see the videos we've taken on each of the rides that we've been on inside that map. So it's pretty cool. You can be like, okay, I want to go to Cedar Point. I want to see what Steel Vengeance looks like. Click, and then you can see the actual video that we recorded with our Meta AI classes. Last minute thoughts on anything else with either Six Flags or with Cedar Point?
Yeah, if you love roller coasters and have not been to Cedar Point, that's definitely a bucket list item to go. You won't regret it.
Again, I would highly, highly recommend it. That's pretty much our time there. Next week, we're going to be coming to you from
Sagatuck, Michigan.
Yeah, Camp It. Yeah, we'll get to see some friends up there again. It's been a minute since we've been in Sagatuck. So, again, I'm Scott.
And I'm Scott.
And this is RV Life
from Top
to Bottom. And thanks again for joining. And we'll see you next week from Michigan. Have a good week. Bye.